What's on, people? This is Goswick Lane. I'm Shane. This is Brandon. What's up? Hey, we're talking about getting started in real estate today. And if you haven't really watched much of our channel, it's kind of been an eclectic mix.
I like that word.
Eclectic mix, just a bunch of random stuff. Like if you go back to the beginning,
It's been a journey.
it's been a journey, but I think we're gonna really dial down here in the future on 17 different topics that our life's about. So we're really bringing it home, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be really narrow.
I don't think your left hand was on camera, so it's like they don't know how far it was out. You know,
There.
we're gonna really niche down to 32 different topics. You know, we're talking about faith, family, finance, flipping, real estate. Basically, this idea of being a Christian entrepreneur that wants to spend quality time doing the things that are priorities to us.
Yeah, I think that's a great way of saying it. Our journey started over almost 6 years ago.
Yeah,
like
crazy.
when I say our journey, for clarity, Shane has already been an entrepreneur his whole life. I wasn't, and the short version is my mindset started shifting, and I realized Shane wasn't crazy.
I realized he wasn't crazy at the same time. We started
Yeah.
getting a little bit closer to understanding each other's perspective.
And this comes into the faith piece. When you're trying to walk with the Lord, you start seeing things you didn't see before. I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's become a journey where I'd never done a real estate deal in my whole life.
How to get started in real estate. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what I disagree. One thing I disagree with Grant Cardone on.
Okay.
It's a big deal to disagree with Grant Cardone. You want to get started in real estate. What's the first thing that you would tell somebody? Hey, they came up to you on the street. Brandon, I know you're doing real estate. What do I need to do?
For me, Shane, and I think for both of us, it's where's your mindset? Are you scared of taking bets on yourself? And I feel like for anybody that hasn't done that first deal, it's like standing on the edge of a cliff and peeking over. So mindset's first. That's where mine started shifting. And then I had to be around people that were willing to take a chance with me.
I think we all want somebody to take that leap with us the
Mhm.
first time we do something. It's comforting to know that somebody's gonna jump out of that airplane with you, or that you're attached to somebody that's done it before. So yeah, that's a great point. It's like the climate is never gonna be right. Right now, look at the climate right now in real estate. We've got high interest rates. It's hard to get a loan. You got banks collapsing. It feels pretty scary right now. And if you're thinking about getting into real estate, there's a lot of things to be scared about.
Yeah, so here's the mindset shift that you were talking about. If I would have heard those things 5-6 years ago, I would have probably froze. When we started, we were probably in the most ideal time to get into real estate.
We didn't know it.
We didn't know it.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't know it right now. It could be the best time to right now, but it feels like the worst. You want to get in real estate. My mindset has shifted, and I say, okay, Brandon, can you help me on the first deal? Or I'm going to go look for deals. Wait, I don't know how to find deals. How do I find deals?
Point blank, no matter what we do in life, we can tell you unequivocally, it comes down to how you treat other people.
Okay, that first deal, my old business partner knew a guy really well he was close with that knew this lady. Bought that one. Our second deal, our cousin's mother-in-law's sister, or something
Yep.
like that.
Yeah.
Third deal was actually one with my business partner. Fourth or fifth deal was a relationship with a neighbor. What was our third? If you're getting started in real estate, first thing you got to do is change your mindset. How do you find the deals? Relationships. So talk about it. Get it out there. People don't know that you're getting into real estate unless you tell them. You have to tell them. You have to let them know, either on in-person, social media. Church is a great way. We've gotten several deals through church. People know that we're doing deals. I mean, just utilize those relationships.
Shane, the longer that we've done this, I've learned that you will be exactly what you tell people you are. And it's as simple as that. If you don't tell people what you're going to be about and your actions back it up, they'll wonder, how can somebody bring you a potential opportunity if they don't know what you do?
Right. We got those first two things. Step one, step two. Step three is, what about money? Let's talk about some creative ways. Let's go back. Our first deal, we didn't have a clue about going to the bank, about being our own bank, about possibly getting money out of our equity of the property that we live in personally. Brandon, talk about our first deal.
So, are you talking about the credit card?
Yeah.
We were scouring the internet to go, where can you use access, get capital, money? And the short version is we found a company that would teach you for a fee. You're going to pay for anybody's knowledge. To where we could get all these credit cards at 0% for 6, 8, 12, 10, 14, 16 months. And we could use those balances in different creative ways to fund our real estate project. So we bought a house. I think we came up with cash there.
No, she owner financed. That's another
That's
one.
exactly
That's a
right.
relationship deal right there. That like owner finance, sub
I
two.
forgot about that.
If you haven't heard about that, sub two, subject to. We got the note owner finance, but it was a 2-year owner finance. But we had a big payment.
I don't even remember how we made it work.
Oh, I don't have a clue.
But I can tell you this: if you want to do something, you got to be willing to do things that make you uncomfortable.
We weren't smart enough to even go get a partner on that. It was me,
No.
you, and my other business partner. And Brandon's role on that deal was getting the money.
Yep.
And then mine and his were getting the work done. And we didn't hold up our end of the deal very well.
Well, we did. It is a great lesson in that one of the best ways to learn is the School of Hard Knocks, but it's not really a place you want to attend often if you can help it.
That's right.
But we wouldn't trade that now.
Not at all, because we learned, one of the main lessons that I learned is that if I'm scraping lead-based paint off a door, we're losing money.
Yeah, we
And
learned
I'm
the
losing
time value of money. And we still relearn that because our old mindsets are geared to exchange time for money. And so you're going to be fighting that and developing a new way to think
Absolutely.
as you start a new journey.
And this is an investor. It isn't, for us, it's an investor business, but there's still times that we got to get our hands dirty. And that just is what it is. We're trying to get to the point where it's just fully investor based and we're just kind of running the show. If you're an entrepreneur, you know that sometimes you got to do it for a little while. That's 1, 2, and 3. And those are kind of general overview. We'll dive in deeper later, but I think the most important part of that is mindset.
100%.
If you're scared to get started because you're not sure what's going to happen, then you're not ready. And what's the procrastination? No, the paralysis by analysis. If you've been researching real estate for 2 years and you hadn't bought a property yet, then you're paralyzed and it's time to jump and move forward. If you really want to do that, you're going to have to tinkle on yourself a little bit. Getting out of your comfort zone.
It's true.
Okay. Appreciate y'all joining us today. If you want to hear more content like this, see more content like this, hit that like, share, subscribe. Make a comment. How many deals have you done? What are your goals if you have done deals? Why do you want to get in real estate? We want to hear from you. We are very interested in the people that watch this channel and learn from this. So we would love to get to know you more. Other than that, remember, love God, love others, and let your work reflect that. We'll catch you on the next one.